And Chase Bales, Damian Riddick, and Matt Malmberg died when their Cessna went down in Mohawk Park. News on 6 reporter Chris Wright has the latest on the crash.
Tara, the three victims were returning from a business trip to Michigan. They requested an emergency landing Saturday night, but they never made it to the runway. Even a day later, in broad daylight, the wreckage of the Cessna is tough to spot from the air. It went down in a heavily wooded area of Mohawk Park shortly after 10 Saturday night, leaving first responders with a challenging situation.
The Cessna twin-engine plane that was off into the woods, they had to cut some trees down, make a path for our guys to get in there.
When they reached the plane, there was little they could do. Two passengers were dead, and the third died after being taken to a local hospital.
And here I have the president, Matt Malmberg, and the COO, Chase Bales.
All three were executives at U.S. Highland, a motocross motorcycle manufacturer in Glenpool. 41-year-old President Matt Malmberg and 51-year-old Chief Operating Officer Chase Bales appear in a video recently posted on the company's website.
We're an American-made dirt bike. There are other companies that pretend to manufacture bikes. We really create our own product here.
Not pictured is 37-year-old Chief Financial Officer Damian Riddick. U.S. Highland opened a new 33,000 square foot factory just last month and was even featured in a News on 6 story earlier this year. The victims were on the tail end of a business trip to Detroit when the problem started. But investigators say it will take a while to determine exactly what happened.
Where the wreckage is actually located at is going to be a little bit of a challenge to it because we can't drive right to it with a recovery vehicle. So we're going to have to figure out how we're going to get it lifted out of the woods where it's at.
TPD says the Cessna was scheduled to land at Jones Riverside, but requested an emergency landing at Tulsa International. According to radio traffic, the plane had run out of fuel. It was given permission to land, but crashed 2,000 yards short of the runway. U.S. Highland President Matt Malmberg was a Swedish national, but chose to relocate his company to Oklahoma 2 years ago, he said, because of its location and its skilled workforce. Chris Wright, the News on 6 tonight.